have been sold to the South, if not that Atiku was interested in contesting. In 2019, when zoning would favor him, he supported it. He supported zoning in 2019 because it would favor him. In 2023, when he saw that zoning would not favor him, he did not support it. And he now influenced it. They now made the primary process open. So, when people like Peter Obi saw the handwriting on the wall, he left. Kwakwaso, left. That's how PDP was divided. And now have a primaries. And Atiku was somebody who doesn't stay in one party, which is the argument that Wike easily makes. He moves from one party to the other with the singular purpose of wanting to become president. And each time he loses, he doesn't care much about the internal party machinery in between elections. He only cares about it for election. And so when he loses, like when he lost in 2019, after a while after losing in the courts, he went to Dubai. And you have a Wike who was governor of a rich river state, who was pumping his money and resources in supporting candidates in the PDP, because Wike was planning to run for president in 2023. And so Wike was building PDP, building alliances, building things so that he will contest for under the PDP. Atiku was away. Then before the primaries, Atiku came back with his dollars, he went, met with the northern leaders and all that, and they were able to get a Tambowa. Wike was banking on Tambowa being on the ticket. Tambowa will divide the votes of the north, so that Tambowa will get some votes, Atiku will get some votes, then Wike is hoping to pull votes from the south, and so we see what played out, where Atiku was able to get Tambowa to step down. But that wasn't all. It was meant to be a surprise. And so that Wike wouldn't know. It was right there in the primaries venue that when Tambowa went up and announced he was stepping down for Atiku. And there we see how the ambition of Atiku was what led to the implosion of PDP before the 2023 elections. And it affected the chances of PDP in that 2023 election, because you have a Wike who was upset and who later wasn't picked as running mate, who now formed a G5 integrity group and fought against Atiku and joined forces with the APC and helped Tinubu to emerge. So look at this person, look at this Atiku that has been contesting like forever in Nigerian politics, even under the military, before civilian, and in the civilian dispensation. He thinks he himself and Tinubu are of the same age bracket. And so, if Tinubu can run for re-election, Atiku, can run for president. So, why are we now surprised that an Atiku wants to run for president? Why are we surprised? We shouldn't be surprised. And Obi should know the history. Atiku picked Obi as running mate in 2019. So, he knows how ambitious Atiku is. Atiku has never joined any political party preparing for elections with the hope of supporting another person. No. He has always joined to contest as president. And the times he lost, like in 2011 to Jonathan, like in 2015 to Buhari, in the primaries, the times he lost, he later left the party and went somewhere else where he felt he could use as a platform. Yes, he has lost primaries before. And yes, he could lose the primaries in ADC. But the only way an Atiku could lose primary in ADC is when you have the other key players like an Amechi, like an El-Rufai, like the others in the ADC saying let's stand behind an Obi. If they unite for Obi, the way Tinubu and Amechi united for Buhari in 2015, for Buhari to emerge as the candidate of the APC, if they unite behind an Obi in this 2027 fight, Obi can emerge as the candidate. Atiku can be defeated in primaries, but you need a lot of firepower and you need a lot of resources. The kind of resources that will be needed, the kind of play that will be needed is not things that Obi can do. Obi cannot put that kind of money into bribing people. Obi cannot play those kind of politics that is needed. So you need other people to do the dirty work for him. So will you have a united group under ADC, united to support Obi? The politicians, Amechi contested in the primaries in 2023 under APC and he came second to Tinubu to first. So Amechi was close to winning the ticket in 2023. He has been a former governor. He was a former speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, former two-time governor of Rivers State, former Minister of Transportation. Is a long-term politician. So, will he decide that this is the chance, this 2027 is like the last chance for many of them from the South? After that 2031, when it goes back to the North will rule for 8 years, many of them will not be of age to contest and will not even have the means to do so. And so this is their chance. Will they agree? So no one should be surprised that Atiku wants contest. No one should be fooled by the rhetorics of coalition. The purpose of some, those who want to contest, why they will want an Obi to be in a coalition, so that they can defeat him, so that they can neutralize the threat of Obi before the 2027 elections. The APC would want to neutralize the effect of Obi, the power, the Obi factor. Other members of the coalition, like an Atiku, want to neutralize it, the power of Obi, and hope that Obi will now transfer that power to them. So it's quite something to see. But you've seen the history. History is there. Atiku is not a young man. They said he will be 80 by 2027. He's not young. And he feels that someone like Obi is younger. Obi still has time to contest in the future. Atiku feels now is the time. And Amechi, who knows power returning to the North in 2031, knows now is the time. Obi knows now is the time. So you have all these forces in play. And so, just like Dati said, just like Zenabuba Galadima said, will people be able to put away their personal interests and support somebody who offers the best chance to stand against Tinubu in 2027. So we'll wait, we'll watch and see. But if the history is anything to go by, we know that Atiku will definitely contest to be the candidate of the ADC, and he will bring his might, his resources, his alliances into play. So, will Obi continue with ADC coalition? knowing that he might lose? Time will tell.